Hey everybody, it's storming here. I'm sorry. It wouldn't take the first time, so I had to go out and come back in. So here I am, and hopefully everyone will find me. Hopefully everyone will find me. All right. So we'll try again. We have a storm system in the Gulf, and it's spitting up all kinds of thunderstorms, and one just hit us. Hey, T-Barb. I was just telling everybody we've got storms from that. Hey, Sunny Vibes. Hi, Kieran. From Tropical Storm Arlene that they said was never going to form. That's what they said. They said on Tuesday, they said, oh, it's less than 20% chance to develop into even a tropical depression. Not forecasted to develop. Then it became, oh yeah, it might develop. And that's like, oh yeah, it might become a tropical depression. And but we don't think it's going to turn into a tropical storm. But if it did, it would be Arlene. And then it turned into Arlene. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you. I don't think it's going to be horrible. I just think it's funny because when, I don't know if you guys recall or not, a few videos ago, we said we were looking into the upcoming storm season in different areas of the United States and asked about this area. Hi, Constance. And we kept getting the Seven of Swords, remember? And I was like, what is this, a sneaker storm or something? So I just think it's hysterical. Okay, hey, Freddie Todd. Oh my God, you guys say hi to Freddie Todd. He's been helping me try to find a new car. That's why the little car emojis are on there. And that's a whole nother story that we're not going to go into. Okay, but maybe later. Just like the storm. All right, card of the day. You can always join us. And some of you have, so I've got some new people coming on. That's so much fun. Hey, Jamie. The Way of Positive Change, Facebook and Instagram every single day. Card of the day. I love this card because when this card comes up, people say, well, I don't know how I'm going to, I don't know how I'm going to do this, or when am I going to meet someone? And there's your guides saying there's a whole world. Have you looked, throughout the whole world? Have you looked in other countries? Have you gone anywhere? Have you left your little world to go try to find some answers to your questions in other places? It's also a card of completion, so it's kudos to you. Kudos to you, and the ending of a chapter, the beginning of a new chapter. It's all kinds of fun things, but it's a reminder that the world is your oyster. There's so many paths and so many people to meet, and you haven't even come close to scratching the surface of the limitless possibilities that are available to you. All right. Oh, well, the whole thing, Patricia, the whole YouTube tossed me out because we're having a storm. So, but it's looking better out there now. All right. So anyway, we started over, and I thought it would be fun to just change it up a little bit. We have some political questions, and we'll go ahead and ask them. And hey, Kevin, I want to ask first. He asked, but we're gonna ask all kinds of fun questions today. Does Princess Anne feel she would have been a better monarch for Britain than Charles? Let's just see. Well, we're waiting for other people to find me. That, Cindy Lou, that giant blob is sargassum seaweed. That's just another developing story. God in heaven. Okay. Tia Pickerel wanted to know, does Princess Anne feel she would have been a better monarch for Britain than Charles? Does she think she's better? Does she think she's all that and 5 bags of chips instead of Charles's 3? All right. She's sad about it. She's like, Charles is so depressing. She's like, I wish. And maybe if something happens, I'll still get a chance. I don't think that isn't how it goes, but she thinks maybe she could be a backup singer over here with the backup cups. Her hands are tied. She doesn't think he knows what he's doing. So the answer is yes, she thinks that she would be better. That she would look for new solutions instead of old solutions. And she would travel more and try to meet more people and bring more people together. So the answer is yes. She does think that she would do a better job. She's not real ecstatic about him having that position, and yet she doesn't really want all that important of a position. So she likes her free time. So she thinks it might be hard to juggle that schedule. So she's all right with it. Okay. All right. And I think she likes to travel too. Okay, then I wanted to, while we're waiting for a few more people, please hit that like button. Help me get to 10,000 this year. We can get there this year, y'all. Okay. Hit that subscribe button. Betty Morgan asked, she said she went to a couple readers a while back and they really couldn't give her much information. And she wondered if it was her. And I said, absolutely not. Any gifted reader will be able to read and get information from your guides. However, sometimes you can have an off day. And she wondered, if it was her. And I said, no, it isn't. And there are sometimes fake readers, just like any profession, of course. There are many fake readers. I've met quite a few. And they'll ask you questions like, did you come here to have a reading today to see if you can contact for someone that's gone to heaven? And they'll say yes. And they'll say, because I feel like that's why you came here, because there's a special important message coming to you from heaven. So you give them enough information. And it's possible that Betty didn't give this tricky person enough information to go on. So that could have happened, or she's just not a good reader, or she was having an off day. And the other thing, hi Hilda, and the other thing I wanted to tell you was that always record your readings. I've told you this, I don't know how many times. That is your report card for the reader and your reading so that you can play it back and 8, 10, 12 months later, keep the reading for an entire year. I used to make cassettes and then I used to make CDs. Now everybody can record on their phone. So please always make sure you've got a way to record your reading. If a reader won't let you record, there's a reason. So don't have the reading with them. If they're freaked out by being recorded, then that's no good. And the price never changes. There's an agreed upon price and that's it. You don't need to come back for further treatments or prayers, or you have a hex on you, or you have a dark cloud over you and they have to take your name and a lock of your hair and go to the ocean and pray. There's one of those here in Cape Coral, believe it or not. And they just scam and they tell you, there's no way to get your ex back, or you have this hex, or there's a curse on your family and you have to pay more. So if any more money is mentioned, that's a big no. Okay, so you guys know the deal. You know what to do. All right, let's get to it. Teresa wanted to know laboratory produced meat. Is it going to be as nutritious as farmed meat? Farmed can be like, that's what they say about, the salmon, but like regular USDA farmers, cattle, live animals. So she wants to know, we read on this before, but we'll look at it again. Will the lab-produced meat be as nutritious as our current regular meat from animals. Thank you, T-Bar. Hey, Funky. No, it won't. No. They think that they can move forward with this and offer it, but it won't. And honestly, some of the chemicals that are, I had a friend post there, she found some sort of crazy, terrible chemical in her child's conditioner the other day. And it was hair, shampoo and conditioner. And it was just like, if you look, it's everywhere. Well, yeah, lab grown meat. I don't think it's any different than farmed salmon or farm raised salmon and or the GMO, the genetically modified food. This is a big no. This is no. Nope. No. Nope. And it's all for money and greed, and they don't want you to see how it's done or what's involved. No. And someone's even going to go to jail for this or be prosecuted for something that goes on with it. They're going to the big house. It looks like down the road, though, after all of these problems, okay, it looks like maybe they reformulate, reboot, restart after they get in trouble. That looks like if they try a different way and it's, oh my God, I can't even say this. Okay, so if they try a different way, further down there, so first, complete failure. Okay, it's just no good. It's no good. Something really awful comes out about it. It may have to do even with children. Okay, I'm sorry to say that. But then I think they can get it right. Okay, and it could help some places. I don't know. It looks like they get it right after icky. Okay. All right. All right. What my question was, and I just get the most, talk about icky feeling. Whenever I see this guy, the West Virginia governor, Jim Justice, what a name for an unjust person. He has a network of coal businesses. They're all facing multiple lawsuits over his company's unpaid bills and fines. The suits are against both he and his son. The lawyers say that his business empire is broken. He can't pay his bills. And I want to know, what is he, first of all, he's got to be termed out. I mean, I don't know what their terms are. Can he be governor forever? Hi, Deborah. I know, right, Patricia Todd? Okay, so what happens to West Virginia Governor Jim Justice? And he's not, and I don't wish anyone ill health. But he is not okay. Erdogan of Turkey, not okay. Not okay. Mm-mm. Okay. I got ascites for him. I heard ascites for him. But I don't know what's going on with this Jim Justice. Not good. All right. But let's see his future as governor. What happens to him? Because it sounds like he's finally getting in big trouble. Talk about slime. He is just terrible, terrible, terrible slime. Both he and that crackpot, what's his name? The senator from there that asked the person with the big yacht, troublemaker, along with Cinema. Okay. Shockwave 43, that's an interesting question. Okay, all right, so he made deals and he didn't follow through on them, okay? Didn't follow through. And judgment is coming for him, so that isn't good for him. He's shaped like Java. I don't know. No, I don't even, I feel like Chris Christie's in much better health than this guy. This guy's not. He's getting that, when you're around it, when you work in the emergency room and ICU for a long time, you just get that feeling. Okay. He was just a wheeler dealer. He was just all in it for himself. I mean, and then I think he spent some money on things he shouldn't have, and probably tried to sell some waterfront property there in West Virginia. But the law is coming. He's had to really lawyer up ethics, government rules, loss, money. 2 aces is a change of places. So I think they're going to try to give him a little bit of time to get his what together. He gets an opportunity. It's not all lost yet with this 5 of Cups. Remember, 5 of Cups, not everything is gone. There's 2 standing. It may feel like everything's gone. He wants an opportunity. He's going to ask for extension. He's going to try to delay and say, I can come up with it in 6 months. I can just give me some time. Give me a leg up. And someone's going to give him a leg up. But then what happens to him after that? I didn't know that either. I didn't know he ran as a Democrat. He's bad. He is bad. You can feel it. Ooh. It's like Putin has that evil where it's like it just raises the hair on the back of your neck. This guy isn't like that. He's just like greasy. He's just no. I can't think of anything else. A greasy pig. He's icky. I don't like it. Okay. Also, he's trying. He's trying to get out of it. Trying. Deal. Somebody's gonna help him. Someone could give him a loan so he can pay some of these people. He's got to come up with the money. He may still be able to. The government's coming down on him. He's going to try to pay some things, make some restitution. I don't think everything goes through. I think he's going to get a loan. Maybe he's going to go to Deutsche or some other slimy place. I think he's going to get some money from somewhere. He may be able to backpedal. He's going to need a backhoe to get out of this. All right? Okay. In your area in Hardee County, skies, we had a big storm just roll through here. And there's more to come. And then we got so much rain a couple days. We're supposed to get a whole bunch, but it's not going to be. It's technically nothing as long as it's just storms. All right. I wanted to ask Mystery Achievers question on the American Idol winner. Let me go to my community page. So she wanted to know the young man, the 18-year-old that was Samoan from Hawaii. His name is Iam, born of Hawaii, lives in Seattle now with his mom, lost his dad 3 months ago. It was a total tearjerker. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Watch the finale. Watch his audition. She wanted to know, you can see his spiritual aura, of his historic win. It was historic in American Idol because usually they vote for a country singer in the end. She just wanted to know if he's a spiritual messenger sent to help to awaken us and be true to ourselves. Was he destined to win? He's a spiritual messenger. And his name is it's pronounced Iam, but it's spelled Iam Tongi, Tongi. Iamtongi, but it's pronounced Iam. Ooh. It was such a moving story. She sent me the video, and I had just gotten ready to come on with you guys after I finished doing readings. I was bawling my eyes out. It's like, serious? Are you serious? Did you really just send that to me? Okay. He is the star. So the answer immediately is yes. And I do feel that his dad was with him. He's very psychic. Some problems in his past, and his self-talk isn't good. So they're trying to work with him. His dad was with him, stewarding him, and he is here to help others with their insights and to have victory after struggle. Sometimes he doesn't want to do it though. So he has some inner demons. You know how when we don't want to do the laundry, or sometimes he doesn't want to perform. Sometimes he's not feeling it. Same sort of thing. But he was celebrated at birth, and it looks like the women that were around him at birth knew that he must have had the veil or collar. There must have been the sign right at birth, and the three women that were closest to him knew. So I'm going to say yes. And he did come to see us, to show us his light, and that you can win over competition or conflict, or issues brought about by other people, or mean girls or mean-spirited people, that you can rise above. So the answer is yes, absolutely. I mean, the minute I saw this, I know that was it. Okay. All right, great question. All right. If anyone wants to be in the prayer box, I keep putting prayers in. Oh, and Deedle D, you were the winner of the free reading, so I really need for you to email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail. thewayofpositivechange@gmail. And Susie won too. And we're going to do, I think next video, I have to go get a car, you guys. I'm in a race to find a car because my truck is on its last leg. It's on its last leg. Okay. So I'm not going to do any still videos until I find the car, until something miraculous happens. Okay, let's see. Okay, Jabby asked, is the phenomena that occurs on the property at Skinwalker Ranch, a 512-acre property located in Utah's Enita Basin, is it real, or are people making things up to cash in? Is it real or fake? So, is the phenomena that occurs at Skinwalker Ranch property in Utah real or not? All right, let's look and see. Our prayers are with you, Evelyn. All right. All right, let's see. Did we write? There we go. Skinwalker's Ranch. Are the phenomenon there real? In Utah. Skinwalker Ranch. Jabby, you crack me up. I miss you. So if you want to be put in or you have a request to put anyone else in the prayer box, wait until the end of this video. Don't put it in the live chat because I won't see that. But put it in the comments after the video is over. Okay, so there is money. They do promote it. Whether it's real or not, I haven't decided that yet, or they haven't shown that to me yet. I think there is something going on there because, and I think it might be geared more towards nighttime. I don't know anything about this place. But there are two church windows. One has the tree of life in it. There's two church windows in the 78 cards of the tarot, and one's in the four of swords and the other's in the five of pentacles. And there they are. So that leads me to believe there's something going on. There's something going on. Could be the calling of the dead or the zombies. Whatever's going on in there. Okay. I mean, there's definitely money involved. They say, come see this and pay money. So I guess you must have to pay for the seances or whatever they're having there. I don't even know anything about this place. I trust Jabby in her question. I get that there's real things going on, and there's a few that are made up, kind of just sort of folded inside. And I think there's the people that do the fake stuff are getting bombarded by the energy of the spirits that are actually there. So that's very interesting because they have had enough. So they're starting to do a little revolution there. There's some problems. They're going to get their hair pulled or their tires flattened or something. There's conflict going on between the fake and the real. But I definitely think there's something to this. There's definitely something to it. Okay. I do. Listen, when you get the Pope, the Five of Pentacles with the Tree of Life, and the benediction and the shown in the window of the Four of Swords, it's like, yes, there's definitely spiritual stuff going on there, but other people are trying to convolute it. Is that the right word? They're making the energy. They're muddying the energy. How's that? Okay. All right, it's a paranormal hotspot. I'll have to read about it after I find my car. Everything is going to be after I find my car. I marked myself off until 4 o'clock tomorrow so I can search for the car, and then Sunday too. Okay. All right. Well, it's got something going on there. All right, then I wanted to look at Johnny from Tarot's Apprentice. Okay. A teacher at Donda Academy. Now, for those of you that are like me and don't follow Kanye West or Yee or Yeehaw, whatever you want to call him, I'm cracking my own self up. I'm sorry. A teacher at Donda, he has his own school now in California. Okay, and I read before I got on here because I couldn't believe this, and Johnny was freaking my freak. At one point, he was only supplying sushi for the food for the kids. It's a pre-K through 12 or K through 12 school, and it's unaccredited. It's not accredited, so you can't even unaccredited. It's not accredited. So when you graduate from there, your credits might not be counted or allowed at other schools that are accredited. The teacher claims she was fired because she claims parents complained her classroom had no books, and there were not any books or studies or anything. They had to get a few things offline. 2 other teachers are also suing Kanye's school. Is this academy on the up and just badly organized, or is it a scheme? Johnny has got a good question. Kanye West school. It's called Donda West Academy. Donda West Academy. Sushi. Apparently there was baseboards not on correctly, electrical wires exposed, medication for students found in the janitor's closet. I mean, I guess it's just, you know, sort of like him. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I hope I'm not buffering. I'm not buffering here. My weather cleared up. Okay. All right. So the government, California government, he's going to have to face, he's facing some tough opposition here. The people who make the rules are coming down on him. He didn't have enough money to do, or he didn't put in enough money to make this happen. And nobody had what they needed. You know, the Five of Pentacles is not having the access to the things that you need. The people have sandals on out in the snow. All right, thanks for letting me know it's not buffering in other places, you guys. Maybe I'll have to go in and out, Jabby. Okay, so he just had no idea what he was doing. He thought it was he woke up on a Tuesday and said, hey, I'm going to do this, and sort of made it happen, but didn't follow through, and just, and that's the shell game. In some corner of his mind, he thought he could possibly make this happen and help kids move through, but it's all messed up. And there are some things he doesn't want to face. He doesn't want to fix. He doesn't want to face. He doesn't want to take care of. He's just hit the wall here. He can't move forward. And he's grifting now. So this was I honestly think for a moment, he was thinking, how can I make money, grift, and help people a bit? And he got confused, and then he didn't put in enough resources or money behind it. He didn't stay committed to it. He thought he was getting it up and worked on it, or had people work on it enough to make it appear, but now it's all a grift, and he's not facing up to, he's right up there with West Virginia Governor Jim Justice. This is bad. This is really, really bad. And he is trying everything to get out of this. He put in more money than what he had thought, and then now other people have put in money, and they're going to be, and this is just, well, I mean, come on. I don't need to. Seven of Swords. Sneaky Pete. Sneaky Yee. Right? Sneaky Yee. If you enrolled your child in there, I mean, they need to be looking under your hat for your brain, because there's a problem. I mean, good Lord. And those poor children. Oh my goodness. I have cars on my brain, so it's like they're saying, look under the hood. But I said, look under your hat. All right. And then Johnny had another question about this author. All right. An author by the name of Sarah Stusek was review bombed after attacking a person who reviewed her book 4 out of 5 stars instead of 5 out of 5. Sarah claimed she was joking because she's a comedian. Sarah has since been dropped from her publisher, and people went to Goodreads and left over 600 one-star reviews called review bombing. Is her writing career over, or will this be forgiven? Sarah, Stusek, is her writing career over? She was review bombed. Sarah Stusek was review bombed. Is her writing career over? I guess it was a really good book when I first cut this. One of her. She's done a whole bunch. She was a child actor. She's done a whole bunch of things. Hi, Sharon Sight. I hope we didn't lose T-Barb. Her name is Sarah Stisek. Is her writing career over? She was review bombed on Goodreads after she bombed someone. Okay. Well, they're judging her and they're saying what you did wasn't right. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have gotten up in the face of the person. You got in the grill of somebody that gave you a 4 out of 5, and that's still it's still good. So what you did was foolish. It was totally foolish what you did to the other person, right? I think she'll start over. This was a calamity, and she's in defense, but she's still standing. So I don't think her writing career is over. She's still standing. She's bruised. I think she'll come back and write under someone else's name, maybe another female's name. That's what I think. I think she's going to have to change herself, and that the old name might be kaput, right? Okay, so those were great questions, Johnny. Cindy Lou, you're cracking me up. No one should allow him to open a school. That is correct. That is correct. And then I just read on Raw Story that YouTube has just they've removed, for entertainment purposes only, they've removed their restrictions about people posting falsehoods about the 2020 vote. You know how Trump is always saying someone cheated? So why would they do that? And Google, that's Google. Why would they be allowing the false stuff to come back on when it's been proven to be false? I'm just shocked. I'm shocked. I'm dismayed. Remember, our guides have been telling us for the last, 5 months. They've been telling me, I've been relaying it to you. It's going to get worse before it gets better. And I don't know what happened in that debt ceiling meeting, but there was some big problem with someone. And how Biden and McCarthy got through that, good kudos to them that they managed it, because somebody was really throwing a wrench in there. All right. Oh, maybe T-Barb. That's a good way of thinking it. Switch it around. That's a good way of thinking about it. I like that. See, that's why it takes all of us to figure things out, right? Because Lord knows I don't see it all. All right. I wanted to, Manchin and Jordan. Good gravy. Jim Jordan's telling the FBI they've got to turn over Jack Smith's investigative operation and his things. So let's read on Jim Jordan. What a jerk. Let's just check in with him again. He's just going to be laughed out of there. He's just going to be laughed out. We need a card that just says you're laughed at till you leave. And you can take MTG with you. Yeah, Kanye is talented. He's just not okay right now. And we all need help sometimes, right? Okay, so this is about Jim Jordan. He's working with others. He's already been, people have been saying terrible things. They don't see him as being a productive person. He's getting the money from the pootster. That is coming from the oligarch money, and they're pumping him up. We're going to pump you up. And then he's going to leave. I think he's going to be ousted. So and this is my 6-month card. I think he walks away from this. I think it just gets to be too much. And they're telling him the gig's up, with the justice card. This isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but they may even give him an offer, leave and shut up, and we'll let you walk out the door. But I think he's going to be in trouble along with MTG, because I think he was in that meeting at that meeting place, the hotel or what, not where the war room was, or not at that, you know what I'm saying, where they were discussing the ballot thing, the meeting. Okay. So he's going to have to leave. He's going to have to leave. Probably going to take an act of God, but he is going to leave. All right. What else do we want to look at? When is the full moon? I'm sorry, you guys. I've had so much on my plate. Is the full moon Saturday or Sunday? Can someone look? Is the full moon Saturday or Sunday? Saturday. Thank you, Ash. Full moon in what sign? I know it's supposed to be really psychic. All right. Julie McNeely. Hi, Lori. We're experiencing unusually hot weather here in Michigan this summer. How will it affect our Great Lakes? I think there's going to, immediately when I read your question, I thought there's going to be blue-green algae. So let me see. Okay, full moon. Isn't it a strawberry moon too? I'm going to read on that for you and I. So this is Cindy McNeely. Too hot temperatures, Great Lakes, what happens? Hot mess. June 4th and 5th, Tish. Okay. Sagittarius, Susie says. Oh, I forgot to ask the Bedminster question, for heaven's sakes. I lost my train of thought when I got knocked off in the beginning of the video. Okay. There's too much of something. They're working on ways to oxygenate. They're working on ways to fix the situation. People get angry. I don't know if there's fertilizer from people's lawns, or I don't know what's going in there. Anyway, they band together. There's all kinds of good ideas. They can bring some more fresh water in. They can bring some oxygen in, something. This is the water card. More water creates problems. They have to balance something out. So the chemicals this could be phosphates, could be the water itself has to be balanced, because when it gets too hot, something happens. One chemical takes over some. So they are going to balance it. They're going to add something. They will add something to help bring back. It's almost like acidic and salinity. I mean, I don't know what all this is. I'm not a scientist, but they're going to be able to bring the balance back. It's going to be tough, though, and they don't know everything. They need to know. But it'll be a good experiment, and I think I feel good about this. They're going to work on it, but it takes it out of balance. But they'll bring it back, so it's not horrible. Okay. All right. Waterfowl and fish. Okay. pH reduce alkalinity. Okay, that could be it. Yep, they go up and down all the time, Tina. But she was asking. Julie was asking about the high temperatures and what that causes. Okay. And it does cause a problem, but they'll be able to fix it. All right, I want to know. They're saying that this moon is going to be really good at bringing up and unearthing secrets from the past. I hope they get the memo in Washington. I hope they get the astrological memo in Washington, D.C. All right. Yeah, it probably is fertilizer. All right, here we go. You and I'm going to ask a couple more questions after that because I got on too late. You're welcome, Julie. I love the Great Lakes. I love Lake Michigan. All right. What do you and I need to know for this full moon this weekend? It's going to be so beautiful if we can see it. There's going to be so many storms, but it's all good. Okay. There'll be some problems with the internet. I wonder what that's about. And remember, I saw, for entertainment purposes only, remember our guide showed us that Putin would get in and around and do some maneuverings in and around our electrical services and utilities, and there would be problems there. Okay. Ooh, dress for success and take some car trips. Now, remember, this also can be your vehicle. It can be the policeman too, so watch your speed. But check your tires, check your air, oil, gas, all of that stuff. Lord knows I have. Okay, so just check that to make sure it's good. Look to see, get out of your own, this is very much like the card of the day because it's the world card too. Get out of your own backyard. This guy's bored and he's like, what else does the world have to offer me? So the challenge is to make quick changes for the better. So let's kick it up a notch and look to see what neighboring towns, what celebrations, festivals, things like that they've got going on. Okay, so it's a good time for the little car trips. It's also a good and dress for success. If you're going to go do that, dress for success, okay? Because you could run into someone. No sweatpants to the festival. Okay. It's also a good time to, if you have a project, like cleaning out your garage or painting your kitchen or doing your taxes, those real fun things. Painting the kitchen would be my choice out of those. Then this is a good time to distance yourself from others because the guy in the 8 of Pentacles puts his head down and drills through this project. So perhaps maybe you can get that done Saturday, but you have to walk away from the city and the festivals in order to get that done. And then you can play the next day, Sunday, if you want to. Okay. So we've got the Hoe of the Tarot right there, the Queen of Wands. There could be some invitations to dances and fun stuff. Love could be swirling in the air. I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to leave it clean, y'all. Love could be swirling in the air. Okay. I think too, there might be some good, if you're good with, now don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. But if you have, maybe if you have a couple of favorite numbers that you like to play, you might play them. I think that's a tool there. This is so funny about all the cities pictured here. The city here on the back of the chariot, city here. I mean, you got to make a decision. You either want to do your taxes and do the work and follow through, or you're going to go play. It's like split right down the middle. Okay? I think you can do both. And then if you wanted to stock up on with your pantry stuff too, you could do that too. I mean, we need to do that here because hurricane season already started. All right, let me just get clarity on one thing here. What do we not know? I think the little Sex in the City. There you go. There you go. Go to the festival, go to the party in the city. Okay. Jabby, you're awesome. Victory after adversity. So we might struggle. There's some things that we may need to take care of this weekend, okay, before you go play. So if you go to play Saturday, then you got to take care of them on Sunday, and vice versa. If you just get her done. All right, and then you can get some other things done. Yeah, go have fun in the city. All right, get out of your own backyard. That's wonderful. Does anybody have a last minute question? You have air quality warning because of the extreme heat. How hot can it be in Michigan? Is it that bad? Okay, so I wanted to ask about Bedminster. I don't know why that keeps. Listen, that paper that Trump was supposed to have of top secret information, and that paper was supposed to be at Bedminster. And for entertainment purposes only, we know who died and was buried at Bedminster. And that was back in July, mid-July. I want to know if that paper is still there, and is it with Ivana or around there? Is that classified document anywhere near or have anything to do with Ivana? Okay. Will South Pasadena, Florida flood? South Pasadena. I didn't even know there was a town named that. Where is that? All right. Okay. I'm sorry. I must have missed the text, Rose. Oh, wait a minute. I saw about the car. Okay. I mean, I'm going to say it's there. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say that there is a legal paper there, and it was hidden, and it was a dastardly deed. Man, I'm telling you, we are going to find out some stuff about how she fell. It's gonna, and I'm getting goosebumps all up and down my legs right now and my arms. TMI. Okay. Okay, so this is a yes. There's information coming out. There's more and more information coming out. There was drama, and there was all kinds of energy and conflict around this. This is a yes for me. Absolutely, it is. It's there. It's there, and it's maybe it was in some of her things they put it there. Kaboom! That's the way we go out here. This is how we're going out. Good gracious. So that is coming to light. Yep. Somehow that is all wrapped around and tied together. Okay? All right. Bedminster, the document, Ivana. All right. I'm going to ask this last question for her. South Pasadena in Florida. Is it going to flood? Is it going to have a bad time? Don't forget to hit the subscribe, you guys. Help me get to 10,000. Help a girl out. Yeah, I wonder why that sandbag was there, why Biden tripped too, and he couldn't get up by himself. Did you watch that? That was terrible. He got hurt. All right, South Pasadena and Florida going to flood this year. I know, Lois. Thank you. It should not have been there. It absolutely should not have been there. Well, something happens there in South Pasadena that is difficult. It's hard to protect from the weather. The water, fish, a little bit. I think you're okay, maybe a little bit, but I think it's okay. We're hoping for the positive here. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm going to go car shopping. Wish me luck. Looks like it's going to be maybe a slightly used Honda or CRV or thank you, Lois, thank you, Foggy, or a Kia Sportster or a Hyundai Tucson, or I might even look at Toyotas. I don't know. Just, I'm very grateful. So, but something has to happen pretty damn quick. Okay, I'm a little freaked out. This is a big deal for me. Okay, much love to you guys. I'll probably see you Tuesday, unless I'm still searching, but I should have, I won't be going anywhere if I don't get this car. So, all right. Love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Remember, if you want to be your name placed in the prayer box or the name of someone else, not in the live chat, after we're done with the video, okay? Put it in the comments and I'll put it in for you. I always make that a priority. All right. See you guys later. Have a great full moon and go party in the city near you, and then get your work done too.